All right, guys, it's Paul Singh, the Market Speculator, with the trade report for Friday, August 3rd, 2018. Big day for the market yesterday. That pullback does not look significant now. Now it looks like we're getting a continuation and we're back on trend. So, very strong candle yesterday. Totally changes our outlook here. And if we pull back here, we can see here we got close to testing the high, pulled back, especially in the Qs. It was a really deep pullback, and then all in one day, where it looked like we were sliding yesterday, came back strong, 0.54%. And it's not just the 0.5%, but it's this entire candle here. And then if we look at the Qs, very strong day, up 1.3%, getting back up over the 9. Really strong here. So the Qs, back to SPY real quick, that 180 level, we're at 182 now, so things are looking strong. IWM also up 0.73% and over its two key levels here, the 50-day moving average and the 9. So very strong day. Good way to close the week after that pullback. And we'll see how we react today, but looks like post Wednesday Fed now, and we've talked about this before, that oftentimes it takes a few days for the trend to develop. And whereas initially it looked a little worrisome, it looks strong now. So everything's looking good. We got aggressive yesterday because of that. But looking at a few areas here, financials still improving, not pulling back here, and looking strong. Cybersecurity was actually very strong yesterday, up 2.24%. And oil, after getting stopped out, actually put in a very strong candle. UWT is back on the focus list. We can see that really strong candle here, actually getting back to close to our initial entry point in here. But market looking strong. Current positions very active yesterday. First, I'll start with what I got out of, and that was CLF. Just hasn't cracked yet, so decided to get out of it. Kind of gave up on it. Entry was at 1095. Got out, I think, at 1070. So it was a little win, but not the size we normally need. So got out of this. Looks like it might be holding the 9. No longer in the CLF short. We're still in Netflix, and it's starting to bounce here. So what we wanted to see here off the 336 level, we're set to open this morning around 347. So we're up about 11 points. Again, we're going for the bigger win there. Pets was green yesterday, up to 37.69, so up a little over $1 on that one. But obviously we need to get a little higher there to take profits. And then the new additions, Tesla has very high short interest for its size, for how popular the stock is. It's pretty low floated, 117 million. Huge volume coming in. I think we could test the highs here, which would be 370. So we got in yesterday. I think it was around 346 or 347, and we're playing for a second day pop, and we're up, set to open right around the close here, and we'll see if we get the continuation. We're looking for something like what happened with Apple here, that second day big move. So that's the idea here. We're going to go for at least 15 or 20 points on the win here, and we're using about an 8-point stop. I could change that a little bit. So I said 8, maybe it'll be 9 or 10. We'll see, but I don't want to take too big of a risk here with Tesla. And then Grub, standard breakout pullback play, very strong yesterday, up over 2%, bouncing off the 9. That was our entry trigger there. And then Lulu, we entered earlier in the day, recovering nicely. It doesn't report till end of the month. I think it's August 30th. So we have plenty of time before earnings, and we're going for a test of the top of the range. Now, stocks that I'm watching, UWT, oil is back on the radar. We need to see a little bit of continuation here. TQQQ, so the Qs index, very strong. Facebook here, putting in a nice candle. I'm still going to wait to see if it can crack that 180 level or 181. Twitter, very similar here. I think you could enter here if you're looking for something and put a stop below the range. So stop of about $1.50, and we could see a test of 37. So low risk, high reward. Brazil, after pulling back, looking very strong. I think you've got an entry there if you're looking for something. CSX, breakout play, earnings breakout, looking for a break of the high. Same with TSC, looking for a break of this about 29.85 range, and then cake, another gap down, potential reversal here on a close above 50.15, which it closed right at that level yesterday. So basically a continuation off that level. And there's room all the way to about 55 there with about a 1 point stop. All right, so I'm probably not going to get into anything, but the game plan is watch for the rest for trend continuation, see if this pullback strength holds. Maybe add another position here. I'd have to go, you'd probably have to also go on margin to do that. Look for some stocks that have run a few days for potential runner shorts. I'm a little hesitant to do that because of the market right now showing strength, but I will at least be building lists for that. And then we're going to watch for sector rotation and earnings breakout setups.